Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam, and it's officially the day before Thanksgiving, which means I'm coming at you with a pre-Thanksgiving haul from Trader Joe's. It was madness. I went on Saturday, so Saturday before Thanksgiving, and there was just so many people grabbing the same type of things, but I was right along with them, so I can't even say anything. So if you guys love haul videos, if you love Trader Joe's, please subscribe and keep watching. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this side. There's things that I had to pull out of my fridge and freezer, which is why they're kind of in little buckets because I just pulled them right out of my fridge, made sure to keep them all separated until I can do the haul for you. All right, first thing is these turkey meatballs. I get these every once in a while so that I have items that I can put together in a meal really quickly. This is one of them. A lot of times what I'll do is buy a ton of turkey meat, make the meatballs myself in my air fryer, and then freeze them. But if I don't have any already on hand, then I use these, which are amazing. Okay, I will admit some of these items over here are total holiday treats, and they are definitely not tastefully, well, take that back. They are tastefully balanced because this is not what I have on a daily basis. It's definitely a holiday treat, but I wanted to try some new things at Trader Joe's, starting with this cornbread bites with pepper jack and serrano peppers. I mean, oh my goodness. How incredibly delicious. I can't even talk because I'm so excited to try these out. My plan is that I'm gonna create this beautiful charcuterie board that I kind of shared with you, the items I'm gonna put in it on my second haul video. So if you're interested in that, that will come out next week. It's going to be part 2 of my haul from my pre-Thanksgiving adventure, but that's gonna be from Costco, so all the items are from Costco, and this is my Trader Joe's one. But anyways, along with my beautiful charcuterie board, I want to also put these bites in display for people to just grab easily. So I thought this would be perfect. I don't have a ton of people coming over, and there's 12 pieces, which is perfect. So French vanilla ice cream. So definitely my plan for this is to serve it alongside my apple pie cobbler, and yeah, just put a scoop of that on top of each of the little ramekins that I'm gonna make the cobbler in, and it's delicious. It's one of my favorite combos is hot pie with a scoop of ice cream on top. So excited for that. And then this, I'm very excited for. This is a candy cane JoJo ice cream. So JoJo's, the peppermint one or the candy cane one, is delicious. It's just like an Oreo, the mint Oreo type, but candy cane is just so much more potent. I don't know what it is. Peppermint bark is one of my favorite things to have during this time of year, and this is basically the ice cream form of it, plus some, you know, cookies and cream type of, you know, deliciousness because you got those Oreos or JoJo's running throughout the entire ice cream. I had to only get a small little pint of this because, oh, I would eat the whole thing if I could. Here I have my little handy dandy bucket of goodness from Trader Joe's, all refrigerated items. Side note, I got these little organizers for my fridge from Costco, and I think I shared that a couple hauls ago from Costco, but I love it. It makes my organization in my fridge, it takes it to the next level, and I love it because, you know, like things like this, I don't necessarily show my haul right away the day of, but when I have all intentions to share my hauls with you, I now just put them all in this container, and it's easy to be like, all right, these are all the items that I picked up that I want to share with my YouTube family. Long tangent, but the first thing here on top is sliced part skim mozzarella. On that same note, I wanted to pick up some cheddar cheese for a recipe that I'm gonna make. Scalloped potatoes, love scalloped potatoes, or potatoes gratin is another name for it, but that is for that. Thyme, that's one thing that I do not have in my garden. I have a ton of rosemary, a ton of chives, and a ton of oregano, but thyme I do not have, so had to pick up that. I got some yogurt. I wanted to try these out. They're Icelandic style low-fat yogurt cherry, and I just noticed that I don't know if these are Greek or considered Greek yogurt. No idea what Icelandic yogurt is. I think they're fairly new from Trader Joe's, so I'm excited to see what the consistency of these are. Oh, you guys, this is so good. It is a caramelized onion dip. Now, Trader Joe's is absolutely killing it in the appetizer section. All these dips and the frozen goodies that you can find now that you can totally, you know, host with, and easy things that you can definitely share with your guests that come over. But this is one of them, caramelized onion dip, and it's delicious. If you like caramelized onion, the flavor of that, and then mixed with a cream cheese, that's exactly what this is. We had it the other day with some crackers, and oh, so good. This is definitely like almost gone, and I just went to Trader Joe's like 2 days ago, so definitely delicious and definitely recommend. All right, this one I have not tried yet. It's a reduced guilt spinach and kale Greek yogurt dip. Love these types of reduced guilt items that they have at Trader Joe's. And this one seems like a very yummy dip that I can have with crackers, with carrots, with cucumbers, whatever. So I decided to pick this up. You know, it would also really be a good sandwich spread. So lots of ideas for this one. Cranberry chevre, I'm totally butchering that pronunciation, fresh goat cheese. All right, so the other day for a work lunch, I had this really delicious spinach salad, and it had goat cheese on it, it had walnuts or pecans, I can't remember, and a very simple honey mustard dressing. And so I wanted to kind of recreate that at home because it's so easy and it was so delicious. So I grabbed this fresh goat cheese. I wasn't sure if I liked goat cheese, but it's a very mild flavor, so definitely really liked it. Soy chorizo, something that I share with you all the time. It's awesome, it's so easy. I freeze it and it thaws out beautifully, really quickly. So quick idea for any meals that I need to make on the fly. Along that same line, I love having this jalapeno chicken sausage. There is absolutely no pork in it, and yeah, I pick this up all the time too. All right, Thanksgiving item over here is a little bag of cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce I love. I mean, I don't feel like it's a true Thanksgiving meal without it, but it's definitely not my favorite. I make it with orange and, you know, fresh orange zest and juice, and it's really good, but I don't know. I make muffins if I have leftovers out of it, but yeah, it's definitely something I could probably live without, but it just doesn't feel complete without it though. Beef broth, I usually don't ever pick this up, and if I do, I just buy the one that comes in a carton like this because I don't really need the paste or anything like that. This is honestly for that beef roast recipe that I made a couple days ago for myself and my husband. Delicata squash, season for delicata squash is very short, so I like to have it as much as I can, but this is actually a very weird color. It's kind of like a peachy tan color versus the yellow color I'm used to, so I'm sure it's still delicious. It's honestly a bag of onion, nothing too special. This was a cheese, because I only have the wrapper. I wanted to save the wrapper because it was so delicious, but here you go. This is what the cheese's name was, or the little wrapper that it was in. My Trader Joe's was sampling these and it was so good. It's like a very cheddar-like cheese, a hard cheese. And what we did was we took crackers, put a little bit of the cheese on it, and then pepper jelly or any type of spicy jelly that you have. It was so good. I loved it. Royal Grand Cru Beamster, I don't know, but aged 12 years. It's delicious if you guys have a chance to try it out. And next up, I've talked about this marinara sauce before. It's super cheap, super good. Always have it on hand because it's quick. Black peppercorns. I had to use some peppercorns for a recipe. Next up, I've just got this reduced fat coconut milk. Had to grab another one because I go through it so fast. Butter toffee coated Virginia peanuts. Again, I love now making a beautiful charcuterie board, so I figured why not have this delicious peanuts on my board along with some almonds, pecans, walnuts, whatever. These are a little bit more flavored, so in case people don't like the raw nuts flavor, I wanted to grab something that actually was a little bit sweeter. I have some shallots. So shallots are just smaller, more potent onions. So I grabbed a few of those just for a recipe. And I wanted to actually share something with you. These bags that the produce comes in, or that you can put the produce in, are actually compostable, which means that what I do is when I use up these items, I put all the skin or the layers that I'm not using in my recipe in the bag, and then I put it in my compost. So if you have a compost bin or anything like that, these bags would be totally fine to go in. So I didn't know that until the other day. I was like, hey, I could use this as my compost. So anyways, thought I'd share that with you. Thanksgiving item, a flock of milk chocolate turkeys. So my plan with these are to put them on my table setting. So I'm excited. I'm having just family over for Thanksgiving, a Thanksgiving lunch. So I thought it would be so nice and pretty if I just, you know, kind of dressed up the table a little bit. So excited to put these up. Top thing, oh, so good. I had to learn how to pronounce this, and I'm probably still butchering it, but I think it's kanafe. I might be wrong, but it's a Turkish dessert. Crispy, buttery, shredded phyllo dough filled with gooey cheese and topped with crushed pistachio. Oh, this was so good. I took this over to a friend's house, so this box is actually empty. I just wanted to share that this was delicious, and if you have a chance to try it out, please pick it up. If you like kind of vermicelli, like the Indian dessert or the desi dessert, shemai or savaya or whatever you call it, very reminiscent of that, but then it's got a very unique gooey cheese layer that, oh, it's so delicious. So if you have a chance to try it out, I love the fact that Trader Joe's lets you explore all these different cuisines. A bunch of bananas because they're cheap at Trader Joe's. Bag is empty, almost. There's one, but it's organic ciabatta rolls. I used this to make my sandwiches for my French dip, and it was absolutely delicious. Coffee beans for my husband. He wanted to try the dark roast. This winter wake up tea. And this was very interesting because it's got a spicy black tea blend with cinnamon and ginger. So it sounds a lot like a chai tea, but I'm excited to try this out. It's caffeinated, so if you don't like caffeine, this is probably not something you want. And yeah, it's got cinnamon, orange peels, licorice, ginger, natural flavors, and cloves. French onion pieces. I like to top off my green bean casserole with it, so decided to pick this up. For my salad with that goat cheese, I wanted some sliced almonds, some unsweetened cocoa powder, and I got this because my husband the other day was craving hot chocolate, and I don't like buying the packet one because it has a ton of sugar in it, and so I figured why not buy the cocoa powder. I have chocolate chips, I've got marshmallows, I have peppermint candy, and I can make my own hot chocolate. It's not really that hard. This shelf-stable whipping cream. If you've never seen this before, this is awesome. If you're like me and like to whip up your own whipped cream on the fly, all you do is put this in the fridge, all the way chilled, whip it up by hand, and it's delicious. Italian strawberries in syrup. So my idea for this is to top my ice cream with it. So I'm thinking apple pie cobbler with a scoop of ice cream on top with a tiny bit of this on top of the ice cream. Delicious, done. I'm excited for Thanksgiving. Ghost pepper potato chips, one of our favorite spicy chips that we like to indulge in. Hibiscus lemongrass sparkling beverage. So this is, of course, one of my hauls, and it would not be complete without a sparkling beverage. One can is 50 calories. I'm excited to try it out. I love trying all the different sparkling beverages that Trader Joe's has to offer, so had to pick that one up. All right, there you guys go. That is my pre-Thanksgiving haul from Trader Joe's. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving with friends, family, fur babies, whoever. And the best thing about holidays around this time of year is that it brings everyone together around food. And if you don't know already, I love food. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving. If you did, if you love haul, if you like Trader Joe's, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life tastefully balanced.